So I'd like to make a public service announcement before I get started. I'm not a racist. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a supervillain from your favorite movie. I'm actually half Latino, but I look just like my dad. We're both short, white, bald. I'm 25 and I'm bald. People keep getting us confused for brothers, so he thinks he looks good for his age. I don't have the heart to tell him I just look like shit for mine. What I got from my mom's a lot less apparent, though. She gave me my personality, my temper, and an ass that just doesn't quit. It's unnecessary. If I could trade inches of ass for inches of hair, I'd be Fabio. I wasn't a planned pregnancy either. I know that. I didn't have to tell you guys that. You knew that. Nobody willingly goes out and creates the human embodiment of a Taco Bell. Just a bunch of American ingredients wrapped up in a tortilla. I mean, I don't even have a picture of Jesus in my house. My abuela has so many pictures of Jesus in her house, you'd think she raised the guy. This is Jesucristo en la escuela. Ven aquí, pinche gringo, ven aquí. This is Jesucristo en la biblioteca. Pinche gringo, ven aquí. This is Jesucristo is scoring a touchdown. So far removed from that culture, I used to think pinche gringo meant my loving grandson. Yeah, it doesn't. My mom said it meant like my loving, the sun to my sky or whatever, but I don't believe that. So I'm not from here. I grew up in Metro Detroit. Yeah, it's a fancy way of saying the suburbs. It's an even fancier way of saying I grew up with a chip on my shoulder. Because, 15 more miles north, I'm Eminem. I just would have had to learn to rap and had parents who didn't love me. I was sent to a public school. It wasn't the greatest school in the world. Kids would come in, take the bus to school. They'd nod off on the bus, and they'd wake up looking like SoundCloud rappers. If you didn't understand that, I'll break it down. The kids would fall asleep on the bus, and I had a Sharpie and an opportunity. People would come in drunk, high, stealing anything that wasn't nailed down. That was only the teachers, though. Growing up, we once sacrificed a guinea pig to win a football game. Actually, I sacrificed a guinea pig to win a football game. R.I.P. Sprinkles. The worst part about that isn't losing the game. It's having to tell your sister where her guinea pig went. After the guinea pig incident, they had to redo the football field for obvious reasons. And they unveiled the sign, right? They made a big stink about this sign. On the unveiling, it said, "Home of the Trojans, we come." That shit made the news faster than the guinea pig did. The football coach didn't help us either because they interviewed him about it, and he was like, "You know what? We want full coverage on the spread. We want our offense to really penetrate those holes and get in there." Needless to say, teen pregnancy is down. Thank you all. I'm CJ Coleman.